All right, I'm ready.
First
Jeff.
thing we'll start with is the don't. I like to sometimes rest my feet by like crossing them under my seat, like that's my rest position when I'm driving and stuff. Don't do that because this is on springs and it will bottom out and smash your feet. So we'll start off there. Don't do that. All right, so basically this is your engine stop. This is the only way to turn this engine off is you're killing the fuel to it.
Okay.
So right now we're good to go. All right, so to start this thing, what you're gonna do is you're gonna turn this to on. You're just gonna, you can put the clutch in if you want. It doesn't need to be in. And you're gonna hit the start button over there.
Big red button.
That's the one.
Okay.
That's all, that's really all you have to do to start it. Now to drive it, these vehicles do not naturally, without the lights on, the turn signals don't work, the brake lights don't work, no one will know what you're doing. So your next big step is going to be, you grab this, which is a lock, you're going to turn that over all the way to full on position. And that's going to turn on your headlights, your marker lights, all of it. So just kind of...
I flipped the lock. Wow, that's heavy.
Yeah.
And then that, like that, is on.
Yep,
Lights
you're on right now. Well, yeah, there you go. The lock you don't have to manipulate again. It is only to unlock it for turning it on, and then it'll spring back. It doesn't matter. All right, now once it starts going, like once it's running, you're going to want to let it sit for a couple of minutes. It's a very old diesel, very, very thick oil. It's been running enough. We probably don't have to stay like 5 minutes, but give it a couple of seconds. Your big indicator will be when your oil pressure comes up and it's 30.
Okay.
The old style filters, that could be as long as 30 seconds, which was very bad. Should be like instantaneous now, but check that, and if it's not, after like 5
you're going to be with me as
right here with you, buddy. Don't worry. All right, big things to take note of. Big things to take note of is your shift pattern. All right,
can I dry run through the gears?
Absolutely, you can.
So down into, I guess it has to be running for me to give it throttle to get it into first.
First is unsynchronized, so even if the engine is running, it may not help. You may have to go into reverse first just to kind of rock it off of a gear point. So don't be overly worried. Think tractor when you're driving this.
I've never driven a tractor.
Okay, well, it has more in common with
why does it go 1, 2, 3, 5, 4?
Interesting story there. 4 is down and then 5 is out and away, because if you've got 3 people sitting across, you want overdrive as far away from the people as possible. So ideally it is out and away. Now why exactly they did that, once again, it's a weird Old Spicer transmission. Who knows? They just kind of did it. That's your high beam, low beam. I'm trying to think. You're gonna have, there's a few different things. There's oil pressure, fuel level, generator, air pressure. This operates your horn, and that's about all it operates anymore. It used to operate your brakes and all kinds of other stuff, but I have it only operating the horn anymore.
Really?
Yeah, because with the air over hydraulic brakes, if you lost one brake, it was single circuit, so you lost all of them. And then also, if you ever lost air pressure, you lost all your brakes. Okay, now also for starting this, just so you have a heads up, when you do this, you're going to hear a whir. That's actually the emergency backup pump for the brakes that I have on it right now. They're off of a Freightliner semi, so the idea is if you ever lose hydraulic pressure, it kicks on a motor to maintain enough pressure for you to stop. It's your emergency reserve, like a vacuum brake system has. You get a couple of applications. So that draws a lot of amperage. So when you get ready to start it, you're pretty much going to flip this, hit the button. Basically just don't try to do and then have a 10-minute conversation or whatever. That's like one thing that sucks with this truck, is you kind of have to be Johnny on the spot with starting it. It's going to be loud as hell too, so you won't really hear much. Just trying to think. Now, if you want to drive this correctly, or as I have been told is correct, you will start with the transfer case, which is the interesting lever there, in the down position. You can just put it down, like it doesn't need any help. Just slap her down. All right, there you go. You are now in your low range.
Okay.
You're to do this correctly, you start low range first gear.
Okay.
You will then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once you have hit 5th and you want to shift up again, you will clutch.
Will I move the gear shifter to neutral?
You can. Usually what I do is I clutch, go down, or the order I do it in is clutch, leave it in 5th, grab the transfer case first, pull up, and that puts you in high range, and then you will take the shift lever and you will go back down into 4th.
Okay.
That's kind of like how the gear split works on this truck to like get up to speed most efficient, if that makes any sense.
Okay.
You can just drive it around in high range. If you would prefer, we can just do that. I'm just saying the right way is low range. It's the split shift from low range into high at the end.
So when you go from low range to high, by that point you're only using 4th and 5th, if you're using it correctly?
Yes.
Okay.
It was designed so that you could theoretically split all the gears if you really want. You don't really have to. It's kind of I'm telling you how to do it in the way for unloaded, get up to speed most quickly, and probably be the least impact on traffic possible.
I see.
Because otherwise it's very long between gears with this truck. Like, you will be revving for an eternity between gears. Now, the problem is starting off low range first, second, and third is you are going to be shifting a lot. Like, it is. You're going to go.
Where's my red line?
2600.
All right. So
I would be out of it by 25.
Okay.
Pretty much any time you're at like 2200-ish, that's usually a decent shift point. The splits make it so that you will end up right around the peak torque number, which is 1400.
Okay.
At about 3000, this becomes an external combustion engine. So, yeah, it is the dieseliest of the diesels. I'm not saying it will instantly explode, but it has just been kind of said 50-year-old diesel, probably not the best idea to rev the nuts off it. Okay. Not trying to scare you, I'm just saying it revs so slow it would be hard for you to do it, to be honest with you. Just don't do the like I have done, which is 5th into 3rd, or things like that.
Okay.
Or from 4th into 2nd.
Well, let's try driving around just in the parking lot.
Okay.
And let's see how that goes.
Absolutely. Oh, and other thing.
Parking brake.
Yeah, there's your parking brake right here. If it seems a little more sluggish than usual, which you won't have any feel for, but you smell burning hair, push this down.
Okay.
There's basically a big drum brake on the transmission, and this is clamping it like a bicycle.
Okay.
And so it is technically a friction material. It is not meant to stop the truck. It is really only meant to hold it one part.
All right.
So, I mean...
Now it's on. All right. Okay. So, I am going to...
I would also take your foot off the brake and just have a foot on the clutch. The brake lights seem to take a lot of power.
Oh, okay.
So, right now, I need to just make it so the emergency pump has its own on-off.
I don't have to mess with this throttle stop?
No, all that does is it sets your idle.
Okay.
I have it pretty well set to where it should live for right now. So all you're going to do is just click that over to on and hit the start button. And make sure you're...
Do I need to turn the lights on?
Not yet.
Okay. So clutch in.
Yep.
That on.
Yep. Let her go. Try again. 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 Let me see here. Just keep going. You'll get it. Like, it. Basically, there's a connection problem down here. It'll eventually get itself. Try again. There we go.
All right.
Normally it starts faster, but it developed a little bit of a screwiness in the wiring the last couple of days, so I have to drag it down.
So, to get first, do I need a rev to get in it?
You shouldn't have to.
Should I go to reverse first?
Try first, and if it doesn't, rock it back.
Brutal. Should I? Is it gonna? Oh,
yeah. Usually it shifts pretty nice. Sometimes you got to get a little aggro on it. Okay. Now, with driving these, don't ride the clutch. Like, get it past its friction point, so it's not like, you know, but then sidestep it and get off. There you go, and off.
And we're in low range, so it's like a rock crawler.
Yep. You pretty much can't stall this out like this.
Yeah.
This truck, the problem is, this truck will happily just plow into that wall.
Yeah.
If it bump started. It doesn't need input really to go. It'll make this turn easy.
Nope, I felt that was lugging it.
Okay, yep. Yeah, that's part of the, you have to be moving fast enough that this is doing 2200 or so. Otherwise she's not gonna like it. There you go.
Don't be afraid of the noise.
Yep, just go, there you go. Keep going, keep going. There you go. Back here in neutral. I think she went into neutral on you, at least it felt like it. I could be wrong.
Right.
There you go, now slam it. Shift it like a Honda. Ram it, ram it.
I hit a wall again.
Oh, you did? Alright. I'm trying to think here. The other thing I sometimes do is, like I said, I'll give it a little bit right between gears. Occasionally that helps. There you go. Now you got it.
Nope. Sorry.
No worries, no worries.
Oh wait, I don't really have to rev it first.
No, not at all.
Jump it first. Rock crawler.
Yep. There you go. Now this is going to be a little bit like the Animal House. You're just going to grip it and rip it at this point.
What does that mean?
Like just grab, like when you hit that clutch, you grab this son of a bitch and just
Really?
slam it. Like, it'll tell you if you're not going to get it, you know?
What is that? How will it tell me I'm not gonna get it?
It will refuse to go into gear and you'll end up in neutral.
Oh.
That's all. Alright, now, go now. There you go. Boom. Now you're
All right, here we go.
Yep. Just remember too, people are going, it's going to take
Oh,
about,
lights.
Yeah. It's going to take you about 5 times longer to get where you think you want to be
Yeah.
as far as pulling out. So you need very big gaps and to depend on people's self-preservation sometimes.
Where is my hazards?
It is this, you pull this little guy up, you're now hazards.
Okay.
That's now just a right turn. That's all.
Right turn, left turn.
Yep. Pull that like kind of out and up. Ta-da!
Okay. My lights are on.
Yes, sir.
Into first.
Yep.
Dump it.
Yep.
Off we go.
Yep.
I think I'm in neutral.
Yep, you are. Oh,
Nope.
Just clutch in. There you go. You got it.
I'm fine with second here just for a bit.
Take your time.
Where's my wipers? Ah, alright.
That's like you can't play.
Alright. I'm going out. Dog leg. Dog leg.
One. There you go.
Good luck, everybody. Here I come.
blip the throttle and get her down into 4. There you go.
Is that third?
That might have been, yeah.
Alright.
Just slow her down, like while we're up to like, still too high. Just give it a second, get down to like 25 miles an hour and go, then just go straight down.
Alright.
Fine after that. Yeah, just rely on the brakes right now. It'll be fine. Brakes are a little touchy. They're a little over boosted for this vehicle.
Yeah.
All right, now this is where I'd be 2.
Come on, 2.
There you go.
I think I grabbed 5th. Nope, 1st.
There you go.
There we go. Son of a bitch.
Now you're getting it.
Fuck you, you whore.
Now you understand that. You can get into 4 now.
4th,
there.
motherfucker.
Half the time it's going the right turn slow. You start inventing them eventually. You're gonna want to be in like 3rd, maybe tops to go around this turn. So keep slowing down until she wants to notch. Ah, she's not gonna. All right.
Alright.
Just go to 1.
Nope. Nope.
I was gonna say, worst case, just let her roll forward a foot and then she'll
I
notch.
thought I could make that, but then that's
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Now, no, this is me riding the clutch, aren't I? Yeah,
No, you can sit like that if you want. It's basically, it's more like if you sit there when you drive it, if a lot of people rest their foot on the clutch,
Yeah.
they're like, yeah, don't do that in this truck.
Technically, that was a moving violation right there. She knew what she did.
Hey. You're good.
Okay.
Just-
2 stop.
Yep, you're good there. Now just grab, hit off first.
Yeah, off.
Lights off.
Grab.
You're good there. Now just pull and twist. There you go. But you see how I said where you pulled it, it started to die as soon as you gave it back in? Parking brake, and also put her into 1.
Parking brake all the way up.
Yep, just pull it. It should be pretty
Still
much
rolling?
It's still rolling. Yeah, we're good now. It's on. It's gonna rest on gear. Stupid parking brake on these things is substandard from the word go.
Yeah.
Good luck, sir. Good luck.
Did you zoom in on this?
No.
Oh, it rattled itself.
I think it did.
We're
yeah.
gonna get nothing out of this thing.
I kind of have a weird feeling. Yes.
Yeah, that's what this guy's for.
Yeah.
Now, that guy stopped working after like 10 minutes, but
Ah, okay.
whatever. We got this guy.
You got something.
And it's probably, I'm not going to be able to get a lot out of this because we didn't hear much.
The audio.
But thank you, Jeff.
Of course.
For letting me
Happy to
drive
be
your
here.
Deuce.
Absolutely.
This was an experience. I mean, the real thing is, Curse at her. Throw this thing around. Don't be nice. If you're nice, what is it?
Nice guys finish last with this truck.
There you go. She respects brute force. If you don't come correct, it's gonna be oh, you think you but you show authority, and she likes it. There's a joke in there somewhere. I don't know what it is. Have a good week, guys.